Just checked and it's $70. What, this? Yeah. I got a physical copy for 50. Sony, of course. Again, that's another thing you can do when you're on the top. Increase the price of games. And then you'll have, you know, morons like fucking Extra Credits defending you. Like, who the fuck? Does anyone actually watch Extra Credits unironically? I'm just curious. I feel like there can't be anybody left who still respects them. They just said stupid shit too many times. I've been waiting for them to say something else stupid. I probably should actually subscribe to them in case they ever say something dumb again so I can make a video about it. Because I feel like those are usually pretty successful. I think the videos shitting on them get more views than their videos, you know? Which is pretty funny. I love that. Extra Credits is like watching a trans woman talk about having a period. Yeah, that's pretty fucking, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm glad I read that. At least PlayStation games get discounted, unlike Nintendo. Yeah, really. Yeah, I know. Nintendo is worse, for sure.
You're not mad like the rest, are you?
Every time with the faces.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, so, you know, this totally looks safe, alright? I mean... This is probably the most obvious trap that he's ever had. Have you come to grips with your perma half health bar? Yeah, I mean, you just get used to it. Demon Souls is balanced around having 75% health with the Cling Ring, you know? You don't need to be human to beat this game. You can beat the entire game with the Cling Ring. Okay, here we go. Time to bail. Yeah, eat shit, Patches, you fucking traitor.
You're no joke, are you?
That's it? I think in the original, he says something different. Doesn't he say something like, what? What did you... You know, he does something like that, because he's like so shocked. Oh boy. Yeah. Heal, heal, heal. Yeah, no, I think they literally got rid of the little part, the little thing he gets stuck on. Because it was like right there. Fuck. I did not roll at the right time. Souls games are awesome, the fan base is awful and sucks the joy out of it like Star Wars, yep. It didn't used to be this way. It went to shit somewhere probably between Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. I really blame Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3, the people who like Dark Souls 3 better than Dark Souls 1 are the problem with the fan base, period. Like, why even have levels at that point? You know, because the levels are just objectively worse. Again, I'm saying objectively because I know it annoys these people. But these games, the bosses are a highlight, but they're not the reason I play them. It's a mixture of the levels, the enemy variety, the mechanics, etc., etc. When it becomes only about the bosses and how hard they are, then it's just not that interesting anymore. Dark Souls 3 is awesome, but so is Dark Souls 1. I love them both equally. Is that okay? You're free to have your own opinions. You don't have to be some kind of hive mind here. Like, that's the thing people don't understand. There's literally... I can't imagine... See, this is the problem with, like, doublethink and these fucking loonies. I've had people accuse me of having an echo chamber. Do you know how fucking routinely people tell me that they don't agree with what I say? I mean, it's like all the fucking time. Even my fans don't agree with half my takes. Shit, actually, something I'll admit annoys me more than most is when people say something like, you I don't agree with you most of the time, but this time you got it right. And it's about the fucking Halo show. And it's just like, why'd you even type this comment? Like, you think I give a shit, that you agree with me or don't agree with me on this? Like, I don't know. This is kind of comes across to me as egotistical, personally. Say no more. It's hard being as based as I am for real. Yeah. Yeah, Carlos, I know you don't agree with me most of the time. That I do know. It's an overarching problem. Gamers' animosity. It's been this way since the console wars. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that there was ever a time where gamers weren't toxic, in a sense. It's more just, I don't know, the consumer mindset has gotten worse over time. Like, there's a difference between defending your console of choice and getting ultra attached to a franchise even when it's shit. I feel like I understand the console wars a lot better than modern consuming. How's the remake compared to the OG? From a distance, it looks much, much better. When you look closely and have played the game, the original, multiple times, you realize they butchered the art style in several different ways, and the human facial animation is awful. Like, absolutely awful. They look so exaggerated, and it takes you out of it completely. See, I love these guys. The Strength Chad duo. Great Club, Iron Shield. Oonga Boonga gets beat by spear. Just like real caveman times. What if you were told by FromSoft that this was the intended art style, then what would you say? I would say the people who worked for them in the Demon Souls time probably don't work for them, so I don't trust them. If it was hypothetically the same people, I'd say, I don't know, they lost their taste in the last 13 years. I don't know. In either case, I don't really care. I mean, I'll admit, most of the time, I am not a supporter of death of the author, but sometimes the author does kind of say stupid shit, sometimes. Man, Elden Ring has, like, no replayability. I find it so funny that the people's criticism of Demon Souls bosses is that it has less replayability, when I've played this game more times than I will ever play Elden Ring, undoubtedly. Because... you know what really makes the game have no replayability? Fighting the same goddamn boss 10 fucking times and making every single boss of the game you fight multiple times. Like, why would I ever do that again? It's, but I'm wasting my breath. It's Zoomers. It's fucking Zoomers. Don't even bother arguing with Zoomers about shit. Soon it'll be Gen Alpha I'm arguing with, and they'll talk about how Assassin's Creed 35 is the best in the series when they haven't played, the first 2 or 3. Yeah, the open world period. The funny thing, though, is that open worlds don't inherently make something less replayable, because people love Bethesda games. I've played, obviously it was developed by Obsidian, but you get the point. I played New Vegas like 6 times. All right, let's take a look at the swamp. Okay, so that's instantly a huge improvement over the original. So in the original, the draw distance was shit. So that's what kind of made you have no idea where to go. Now that you can just see the whole thing, you just go straight that way. It's pretty obvious, So that's good. I'm sure some contrarian would say, no, you're supposed to get lost, but it's a giant empty swamp. Who the fuck wants to waste time doing that? To show, the fucking man-eater chick, Mildred, who's in these Souls games. So is there always some man-eater lady in a Souls game? At least in Demon Souls and the 3 Dark Souls games. I don't remember there being one in Bloodborne. For me, Elden Ring is a solid 7 out of 10. See, people would shit on you if you said that. For as much as I was critical of the game, I'd probably still give it an 8 out of 10. It really was a dick move to have all these items on the corner. Around the corners of the walls. It's just a waste of time. Oh, I see her. Oh, it's way easier to see her with the fucking unlimited draw distance. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it looks like the Butcher Blade is even bigger in this one, too. It's huge. Come on, let's go. Oh, shit. That did a lot of damage. Holy shit, dude. What? Where'd she go? Oh. What? That just knocked me off balance. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Well. I think I just fucked up pure white world tendency for this place. Oh, okay. She still shows up even if you're not human. So I died for no fucking reason. That's great. Alright, can I maybe run around her? She fucking move faster than you too? What? Those invincibility frames. Oh, dude, I wasn't in the swamp. Dude, I hit circle. I wasn't even in the swamp. What the fuck? Oh my god, here we go. It's just bad. It's shit. It's shit design. I don't even blame Blue Point on this one because they're literally just. It was bad in the original too. It was bad in the original. Shit, I gotta lure this woman to a place like one of the bigger islands. Oh, okay. Heal poison. Oh my god, what the fuck? That doesn't look like swamp. That looks like an island. Of course, I've dipping my toe in the swamp. It's up to my toe, and I get fucking. I will kill this woman. I don't care. I will kill this woman. I'm gonna bait her with a bow and fight her on an island. You know, if she's gonna cheat like every shitty ass NPC cheats, and so will I. You know, you can see why this is the shittiest From Software area next to Lost Izalith. I mean, it's just an empty space. It's a giant empty space. In the original, the draw distance was so bad there was no background. You know what I mean? Like I can look up and see it's a cave here. In the original, it was nothing. How? What? Someone needs to play that shit in slow-mo. What was that hitbox? This is why I like the Dragonbone Smasher, though, is because if you hit them with the Dragonbone Smasher, it knocks them on their ass. It literally knocks all human-sized NPCs, like, 10 feet backward. So shit like that doesn't happen. What? She's using her psychic powers. Look at that. She's rolling before I even shoot. Or she's rolling as I let go of R2, because it's an input reading piece of shit. You fuck. Come on, get over here. Dude. Okay. It turns. This is like. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Havel, but faster. Like when you fight Havel in the original Dark Souls, right? When he swings, he can turn 180 degrees. Which most player attacks don't work like that. The spear doesn't turn at all as I attack it. So if I roll too early, like I did there, she can literally just turn and hit me. It's fucking stupid. It's even more stupid because she has one attack that's lightning fast, which is dumb because her sword is huge. I am like 90% sure the original Butcher Blade didn't swing that fast. It absolutely didn't. I have never died this many times. Never died this many times. So they made it harder, but not in a good way. In like a shitty, unfair bullshit way, which is every time. Fight me! She's scared because I have a shield now. That's what it is. Can't handle a shield. What a coward. How much Diva Rule 34 do you have saved? 0. I don't even like Diva. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's kind of cringe. Wait, what? Alright, that time she just let me backstab her. Yep. Wait, she can hit through my block, though? Oh, yeah. Wait, I know why. I know why. It does, like, holy damage in this game. Who knows why? It just does. So, I might actually die here because of that. God damn it. Alright. It took very cowardly tactics, but at least I killed her. That was not worth it. at all. Alright, let's go. Time for the joke of a boss. If I died to this guy, that would be horrible. So let's hope they didn't make him hard. I'm bad at video games if I die to this guy. Oh, great. Well, now I have the flies on me already. Good start. Come on, dude. Okay, well, they definitely buffed the tracking on the flies. There we go. Alright. I didn't die to him, though. I didn't die to him. But I had to waste a lot of healing on this guy. Ironically, I like the roll spam bosses, but that's because, like, they're not that bad in the grand scheme of things. You know, this is long before they went over the edge. So I like Flame Lurker, I like False King Allens. I mean, I also like the gimmick bosses too, though. You know? I'm not gonna be blocking anyway. Shh. God fucking... I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. And yet... This is, you know... I don't know what to tell you. This is exactly how this fight went down. This is what I remember is this right here. Just baiting out an attack and either rolling or blocking and then attacking and then rolling, blocking, you know. Not a very exciting fight. Oh shit, can he heal? Oh my god, he can. Are you fucking... Oh shit. How did... Wait a minute. That's giant mace. How the fuck did he just stab me? You saw that, right? What kind of riposte animation was that? He stabbed me with a giant blunt mace. Real Chad's parry Garl Vinland. I guess I could try. That'd probably be faster than this. There we go. I only have to do that at least 3 more times. Parrying sucks. It just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Alright, finally, Jesus. It only... Pain. That is just pain is all that is. Alright. It's really an exciting boss battle. Oh, well, it doesn't even matter, because you just get it back again instantly. Cool.
You killed him, didn't you?
I did kill him.
Very well. I can no longer resist you. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
The voice acting is definitely worse there. That was way worse. She's supposed to sound like pained. Oh, they butchered that. Man, Blue Point. They just suck. I never parry in these games ever. I've always thought that was the dumbest thing, that you could parry bosses. I mean, I'm fine with you parrying NPCs, but the fact that you can parry bosses is kind of... It really takes away from... Like, it's like... People will defend it by saying it's a high skill mechanic, but like, that's the same logic people use for Doom Eternal. Fun is more important than skill. Like, way more important. And bosses being pathetic enough to be encountered just kind of takes me out of it, you know? My controller. What? Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm actually getting invaded. Fuck. God damn it. I forgot you could actually get invaded. Are you fucking... Oh my god, man. Who invades in Demon Souls? Who invade... Well, I'm fucking paused. Oh... Who invades in Demon Souls? Like, this is... oh my god. Wasn't even a good invader either. I'm just fucking... I was so So not ready for that. Jeez. I'd gotten too comfortable with never getting invaded in Elden Ring because I never summoned anybody. Synthetic man bad. Yeah. I probably should have healed like a bitch. I didn't want to heal. I was too honorable. Plus, I'm almost out of healing items, which, you know, is a pretty good reason not to heal. All I know is I hate the speedrunning-esque shit. I feel like anybody who defends speedrunner culture is someone I wouldn't get along with in real life anyway because of their politics. Because speedrunners, they seem to share a certain mental illness, or yeah, even calling it that, I probably can't say. But I guess if I don't say it by name, then it doesn't matter. But you already know what I'm talking about. Speedrunning kills almost every part of the game, but getting that time, why bother at all if that's all that matters? Yeah, I know. That's part of why, like, I'll admit I don't completely hate speedrunning conceptually, but I do hate any percent runs because it's literally just glitching the game and not even playing it. So like why would you even care? You know, like there was like all it does is make for a headline, really. You know, where it's like, "Oh, speedrunner beats Elden Ring in 2 minutes." And they just like clip through walls or something. It's like who the fuck cares about that? Like that's so dumb. But even then, like actual speedruns, I just imagine wasting, you know, tens of thousands of hours playing one game. And people, the amount of copium that you'll read about it where it's like, dude, they're having fun. No, they're not. Have you ever actually like looked at these speedrunners' faces? They all look soulless, dude. And my brother, who's watched some of these like compilations of shit, some of them break down crying, you know, when they finally beat their record or get the world record. And it's like, yeah, not because crying out of happiness, crying because you fucking tortured yourself for possibly months for a meaningless record that nobody cares about. Like nobody. But again, people will pretend care about it. You know, a small group of people legitimately care about it, but most people, no. I don't know, man. I feel like speedrunning has gotten more popular over time, which is really depressing. I don't know, bro. I know some people have fun speedrunning. It's kind of like sports. Okay, let's not do this with that. Knowing how well you know the game and can go without any mistakes. I know we live in the modern era of the internet, but people lie on the internet. Just remember that. I think Reddit has made people forget that people lie on the internet all the time. People lie on Reddit all the time, but people believe them. If you would believe what people say, there's a scientist, like, yeah, there's like a fucking biologist, a archaeologist, a fucking neurologist in every Reddit thread. In every Reddit thread, there's just an expert there, right? No, people lie. People lie about having fun with something. People lie about literally anything to win an argument on the internet. I'm not saying that everyone who does speedrunning hates it, but they do hate themselves. And so it's just psychological. It's copium. It's copium. I don't need to explain in detail. It's cope. As someone who's spent, let me just say, I'll speak from experience. I've spent a significant amount of my life playing video games for no purpose, really. You know, I was a NEET. Some would argue I'm a NEET right now, even though YouTube pays me. Being a NEET is not fulfilling, and being a speedrunner requires you to be a NEET, period. There might be a handful of speedrunners who have real jobs and just speedrun on their free time, but I guarantee you it's fucking people on disability or people who still live with their parents or whatever. There's nobody. Did they change how this works? Wait. Oh, let me guess. They made it so you have to wear the full set in this one, didn't they? Because I've noticed they added the rest of it. If someone gave you a choice between spending one night in the Ishimura, Yarnum, or Raccoon City, probably Raccoon City because the zombies are pretty slow. I know the idea always is like, okay, they swarm on you and they catch you off guard. I don't know, it just seemed like everybody was an idiot to me is really what happened. I definitely think you'd have the highest chance of survival in Raccoon City out of those three. What game would you say is the best game ever? I wouldn't. I mean, how could you? I'd say there's a series of games that would be the greatest of all time, which was the point of my argument for a masterpiece. People are literally saying, like, a masterpiece should just be something that took a lot of effort. Then, like, every AAA game would be a masterpiece then. What a stupid definition, you know? That was my point, you know, but everyone has to, you know, Butthurt Souls fans had to cling on to whatever the weakest argument was in the video, which that was it. Instead of just, you know, taking what I said, the purpose of it at face value. The Penetrator, aka the sex god. Except he kills you and when you have sex with him, so. Yeah, hey, he just comes in. Sweet. I legitimately don't know this guy's moveset because I've never 1v1'd him. Well, maybe I did the first time I played the game, but I don't remember. That was so long ago. It's like the Mimic tier all over again, guys. I don't do this. I don't do this the hard mode way. I just do it the right way. It's kind of weird. He makes like human noises when he attacks, you know? You know, despite the fact that they have made some of the women uglier in this game, they made sure to give her prominent breasts, just no cleavage. Fuck. Wait, no, I actually dodged that. It didn't look like I did. Holy shit, camera. What the fuck? You guys saw that, right? The camera didn't like that. Oh, that's a fast swing. Yeah, just heal right in front of him. Just heal right in front of him. That's a good idea. That's a bad habit from Elden Ring is what that is. The amount of times, I mean, you can afford to do it in Demon Souls because of how fast you heal, but there we go. See, when you're appropriate level, not so bad. Not so bad. Woo! Alright, even though I'm human, it should be fine. Because he shouldn't be able to punch me from where I'm going. Assuming I did this right. Move, please. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Well, at least he can't punch over here. If he could kill me right here, that'd be so fucked up. Already does more damage at 0 upgrades. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go upgrade this before I fight Dragon God. Not that it matters. It's not a real fight. But, you know. Oh, wait. I don't think I can leave. Alright, can I do this in one try? Did they fix it? Did they make it not a glitchy piece of shit fight? We'll see. It's a stealth mission. I think that's what everybody wanted out of Souls was stealth. I think that was a good idea from the developers. Oh shit, you gotta hit it twice. Heal, 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 please heal. Come on, dude. I'm hitting square as fast as I can. Alright, go, go, go. Move your hand, fuck. I think they made it more forgiving. The hitboxes don't seem to encompass the entire screen. Yeah, so this fight isn't nearly as bad. Oh my god! I say that just as I'm about to die, but I'm pretty sure he used to do more damage than this. Like, he could kill me in one hit before. If you ever played the original, you know this shit didn't work. It didn't work. I don't even know if From Software tested it. Because this seemed like it didn't work. Ooh, shit. Go, go, go. Come on, hit him, you fuck. Oh, there you go. The super cool giant dragon boss in the opening is a giant piece of shit. Arguably the worst boss From Software has ever made. Oh. There we go. I can't even use this here. The ceiling is too low. Yeah, they did a pretty good job on this. It's about as gross as I remember. Thoughts on the current state of cinema? Well, I think a lot of people know movies have sucked for a long time now, but just like any entertainment industry, if you dig deep enough, you can find good shit. I mean, that's true of video games, it's true of movies, but yeah, if we're talking about blockbuster movies, they're at an all-time low. I mean, fuck, I can't imagine if I was a movie reviewer. My videos would be twice as negative. I hate... I seriously don't think I've seen a recent movie that I really enjoyed. Probably the last big budget movie I enjoyed was probably Blade Runner 2049. That was probably the last one. And that was already 3 years ago, I think, or at least 2. The Elden Ring NPCs, half of them just remind me of Demon Souls NPCs, where they're forgettable, they don't really do anything of value. Chad, Ultra, Mega, Greatsword. And I already know people will be like, oh, isn't that anime? I thought you criticized anime. Yeah, it's a little anime. But at least it's the only one. It's really the only weapon like that, so it stands out. Oh shit, they actually kept the female only thing. They kept the female only armor, but they changed it to type A. So let me get this straight. You can't say male and female, but you can be transphobic by not letting you wear the female clothes as the male body type. What the fuck is the logic behind that? Someone please explain that to me. What is woke about that? The devs are turfs. There you go. Wait a fucking second. That's not what the ghost guys look like. That is completely different. That is not even... Dude, bring it up right now. Look up a Let's Play of Demon Souls or whatever. Or, you know, if you played the game, maybe you remember. That's not what they looked like, dude. They were literally like these silhouette shadow things where you could barely see like just a little dot for their head, and then they would have dots on their hands. They weren't like these weird alien things. What the fuck are those? That's not what they look like. Remember how the fluted set looks completely different for females? I kind of like that personally. I never played as a female. Literally didn't even know that till you just told me that, Solar. I don't think I ever play as a female in any game ever. I'm not even sure if I've ever done that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I'm just not that guy. I mean, if you play as a woman in a game, I don't care. But as a creative character, I don't know if I've ever done... Have I done that? I've probably done that at least once, but I don't know. I can't think of it. Patches, how are you, buddy?
Hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong, really. Come on.
The cartoonish face almost fits for how fucking, you know, cartoonish Patches is in general. He seems pretty trusty to me. Whoa, dude. The funny thing is, there is a real treasure in there. You just, again, have to be pure white world tendency to get it. Umbasa. There you go. I like every area of Demon Souls has different drops. But, like, this is kind of like a neat thing where it's like, oh, you know, I'm struggling with Flame Lurker. I can't beat him. Well, this specific room drops a shit ton of sticky white slime that he's weak to, which should be called sticky white stuff. Sticky white stuff, okay. But we can't have any references to semen in the modern day because that hurts people somewhere. it hurts. It hurts trans men because they can't produce semen or something. I don't. Who the hell knows? Why couldn't you call it sticky white stuff? I think that was my bad that time. I think I hit spacebar. Oh well, whatever. Fine, just ruin the few cutscenes we have. Man, I miss having unique mechanics for the bosses. Honestly, could probably just fight him normally. But you could say that's another plus of this boss, though. Is that is certainly not like unbeatable. If you were to, holy shit. Okay, you know, I will let my mouth run. How does this happen? Instant someone should post that on r/instant karma. God damn it. Unique mechanics more like gimmicks. I prefer anime bosses. At least that's what I was told to like. Yeah, well. Listen, different opinions don't exist. They're a meme, alright? Everyone thinks the same, and if you think different, you're just a troll, alright? That's the truth. I know, like, probably half the stream is me making minor nitpicks about the creative decisions, but another one I really don't like is how a lot of these bosses sound too human. Like, in the original, this guy sounded like kind of bestial, you know? Now it's literally some random voice actor making roar sounds. It doesn't sound like a demon. It just sounds like a big guy. He's a really big guy. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. Okay. I actually was safe from damage from getting stabbed. There we go. No. There we go. Storm King. Woo! Definitely one of the better gimmick bosses. Alright, let's see. I hope the effect looks cool. I can tell you already this is different from the original fight. They were not this... Like, they didn't swarm like this on you, I'm pretty sure. I'll say the sound effects it makes are cool. I don't think it made sounds like that before. Of course. Just one little pixel. No, come on. There we go. Yay. There are people out there, a lot of people at this point, especially the washed up older YouTubers or like people like Darksideville or something, that try and squeeze their small faithful fan base dry. I would much rather just try to be somewhat successful than, you know, try and get donations out of people, you know. I like Meat Canyon. I think he keeps alive some of the spirit of older YouTube animations. Speaking of which, I like Flash Gets even more than him, and they actually are. They've been around since the early days of YouTube animation. If you've ever seen Racist Mario, which at one point was the most viewed video on YouTube, I didn't know that. They brought that up. But they made racist Mario. So Flash gets is great. Yeah, but anyway, just, you know, it's been quoted a million times, but you get what you fucking deserve is just... That's what we wish. I think every fucking... I don't want to say, because I already have associated myself, but let's just say every right wing, the new right, whatever you want to call it, basically realistically centrists, but anti SJW-esque whatever, those type of people, that's what we wish. We fucking wish people got what they deserved. Not necessarily to shoot them, but just people are unpunished for ruining everything, you know? That's really just what it is, I guess. I love the way you treat cancel culture and liberals in general. I try not to talk about it too much, otherwise I'll be permanently demonetized, or at least shadow banned. Shadow banned is the most common, for sure. The day I get shadow banned, I'll know, though. Trust me. See, that's the number one thing about YouTube, is that they give you all the analytics, so you'll know if something's weird. That's why I've made multiple paranoid posts before in my community posts where I'm like, you know, this video, no, my videos aren't getting recommended, you know. And sometimes, probably every time that's happened, I'd say, is just because my whatever popular videos already ran its course, you know. Typically, how YouTube's recommendations work is they recommend stuff when your other videos are doing really well. So if I don't have a single popular video that's recent out at the moment, my other popular videos are not going to get views either. It's like a chain reaction. So that's really how it's happened. But I just worry about getting shadow banned because it could happen at any time, and they're not going to tell me. I mean, that would defeat the point, right? Edwin Sparks, thanks for $2. We want instant karma. Self-inflicted is fun too. People need to be protected. People need to be protected from extremists like you. Listen, I don't wish harm upon my enemies out loud on YouTube. No. That's the only problem, is if you say you like that scene, people are just gonna assume that you want your enemies to be shot, or you want to shoot them yourself because you're a psycho. But people will never admit, at least, you know, the more normal people will never admit how satisfying that was. I think of you when I take showers with parents' permission. My God. Wait a minute. You asked your parents if you're allowed to think of me while in the shower? That's almost weirder than you thinking of me in the shower. I don't have a funny comment to say about that. That's just disturbing. Yeah, no, I think this is the one level in the remake that I don't have a complaint about. I think it looks good. What? He looks weird. Oh, wow. I cut off his tail in one hit. He looks different. Like, maybe it's, like, his skin? Because I don't think... Did he have fur before, or was he more of, like, a proper gargoyle? Huh. Oh, I hit his pinky toe with that. Oh boy, here we go. It's the original Bell Gargoyles, guys. There's two of them. There we go. Got him. It's the original turban guy who's always a pyromancer. You know, since I've never been on the invader side of this, do they literally just sit in that room until I fight my way through this? It seems kind of annoying. I mean, I get why they would do it that way, probably because the game needs time to find an invader. So, but I don't know. This wasn't that well thought out, I'll be honest. Oh shit, that wasn't a one-hit kill. Whew. That could have been bad. I think this guy picked a poor weapon for this. Alright, there we go. Woo! I got lucky, I guess. Either that or... Because I would assume the people waiting to invade there would be, like, anti... They would be, you know, have invader loadouts. That's a pretty shitty weapon for that. He was emoting, you just slashed him. I know, I can't risk it. I did a cheese move. I did cheese. I'll admit that was dishonorable as fuck, but I also don't even know what the emote button is. Is it touchpad? I've never emoted. God damn it. Of course it's the last ring. Oh, he's gonna attack. Oh shit. Ring of Great Strength. There we go. There's your roll spam. Now, if I run here, can I make it? Can I make it before he breathes fire? Ooh, no. Oh, I forgot Bior's here. He distracts him. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh my god, I made it. See, that's why you turn human right there. Poor Bior though. He just fucking he kills himself. He can't do anything. Whatever. And then, you know, Strava's a cuck, and he's like, oh man, yeah, my dad is evil and shit, and I'm just gonna give up because I had to have my life saved 3 times. Yeah, that's cool. See, this is a problem. They give you the key to King Doran so late. Like, am I really gonna backtrack to go fight him? I mean, maybe I will, because there'll probably be time before 4 a.m. I think I have time to fight him after the final boss, I think. Either that, I can't remember if they force you straight to the ending, or if you can warp back. I think, honestly, me liking games less has just everything to do with playing too many. And has very little to do with... I mean, obviously games have declined over time. I'm not disputing myself on that. But what I mean is if I had played maybe 10% of the games, you know, that I have now, my standards would be lower. Even if I still noticed a decline in gaming, I probably wouldn't care about it as much if I didn't play nearly as many games. Yeah, I still remember. This boss fight's pretty much the same, it seems like. It's kind of weird how this is still one of the best final bosses in the series. I guess usually because the final bosses aren't that good. I noticed they make the grab more obvious because you don't want to get grabbed. You don't want to get grabbed. It levels you down. I can't believe they put a level down of all things. That's nuts. I love that. They'd never do that again now because it would be unfair, you know. I mean, this guy's not even that hard. It's just, you know, if you get grabbed, you're gonna be upset. Got him. I don't know about that one. Dark Souls 1 had awesome final bosses. I mean, Gwyn thematically is a good final boss, but the actual gameplay is I mean, it didn't help that almost every other boss after Ornstein Smough was also shittier. So the last third of Dark Souls does end up leaving a bad taste in your mouth. You know, I can admit that even though it's my favorite one. I don't know. I'd say Bloodborne probably had the best final bosses. Sure. Wow, it does literally 0. I hope, does it still apply plague at least? I'm hoping. If it doesn't apply it, that would be kind of funny. Because it's 0 damage. It'd be even worse if they made him immune to plague. That would upset me. Because I'm pretty sure that's how I beat him. I think he's immune. I think he's immune. God damn it. Why? Why would they change that one thing? He's not even a real boss. He's just an NPC with extremely jacked up stats. Alright, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it the real way. I'm not gonna try this a bunch of times, though. I feel like if I die, I'm just going to the ending. I don't give a shit. I'm tired, man. It's 3:46. If I die, I'm gonna go to the ending so I can go to bed on time. Oh yeah, he does a lot of damage. Yep. What? He just fucking healed? Is he supposed to heal? I don't remember. This guy is a living meme. I don't understand. Oh my god. He swings faster than me. He can kill me in almost one hit. Yeah. Good, boss. You got... Dude, this is gonna take so long. This is gonna take so long. How far does his aggro go in this? Because I know he had an aggro limit right around here in the original. I guess we're about to find out. Oh my god. The problem is I have to avoid getting cocky at all costs. Because 2-hit combo and I'm dead. 2-hit combo, I'm just, it's over. Oh, he rolled. He rolled. He's learning. This is unbelievable. And this is what it was in the original, but again, I think you could have plagued him in the original. Either that or I just made up a false memory in my head that didn't exist. But one try. Beat him in one try. Get shit on. And you get his armor set that I probably can't wear. I'm curious though. Can I finally swap armor sets at the end of the game if it's light enough? I feel like I have to know. Oh shit, directly 50%. Yeah, finally a new mid-roll set right at the end of the game. Too bad I don't have any of those archstone shit, so I actually have to walk of shame back to the Nexus. Oh yeah, chat, might as well throw up. Do you want to see the good or evil ending? Just throw it up. I mean, I think there's only like 10 people active in chat here, so I'm not doing any kind of poll, that's for sure. Okay, seeing a lot of evils, so I guess I'm killing the waifu. All the foot fetishists will be mad. I think they're asleep right now, though. Honestly, the evil endings in the Souls games seem like the good endings, anyway. At least for how much of a shithole the worlds are. It's weird. I feel like if this was any other Souls game, you would fight this thing. This is the only time where it's like, yeah, no, you can't fight this. This is like a god. You know, you just gotta make it go back to sleep. It also has a pretty interesting design, too. That's one thing From Software seems to love, is like having wood-based gods, you know? Whether it be this thing, the old one, or you have like the arch trees in Dark Souls that hold up the world, sort of, or however that works. And now you have the Erd tree in Elden Ring. Oh no, he hit me one time. Die.
Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
David Vanquished. Oh, right, I get the other sword.
I shall lull the old one back to slumber.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. Now just hold still for a second. Yeah, give me unlimited power. Oh my god. I forgot about that. You just fucking stomp on her head, dude. Yeah, that's great. That's fucking great.
The Old One senses a new and powerful demon by its side. And before long, the world will be engulfed by the deep fog.
Yeah.
Bring more souls.
DSP's at you. I know. I got hit by the fake boss. No sympathy. Listen, I'm saving the world from itself, okay? The world needs to be cleansed by deep fog. Now, because the lore is very bare bones in this game, I have no idea what that really means. Does everyone die? Does everyone become a demon? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'll give final thoughts before I end the stream. I'm not gonna like read comments at the end like I usually do because it's way too late. But I'd say they did 80% of a great job with the remake, but the other 20% they did a lot of shitty stuff. Facial animations are absolutely horrible. I think I said that at least a dozen times over the course of playing this. Some of the aesthetic they fucked up clearly. Like, getting rid of the piss filter is fine. I guess that's kind of inevitable. I'm sure if any PS3 era game gets remade, it's not gonna have a piss filter. But they clearly had some creative liberties with a lot of the models, like those ghosty things I complained about. There's like the fat guys aren't wearing the gold mask things they were wearing before. Now they're just like gross fat guys. Some of the actual prison Tower of Latria didn't look like grungy enough. Like the gates were like gold. I don't know, it just wasn't like grungy enough. Like the miners, dude, the actual mining guys, they look like trolls instead of like weird skinny fat stone skinned dudes. That being said, I'd say that's most of it. Some of the animations are weird too. You prefer the piss filter? It has a place sometimes. I'd say the only time the piss filter was objectively bad is when it was like games that were brown. But Demon's Souls isn't a brown game, you know? One of the complaints, like for example, when they made the director's cut of Deus Ex Human Revolution, they actually got rid of the yellow filter. But the game had like a golden yellow tint to everything anyway. So it was very intentional. And the piss filter in this, I'm sure, was pretty intentional as well. It's, sometimes things are just supposed to look like that weird yellowy, browny shitness. It means that the Age of Ancient begins and Dark Souls happens next. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, technically probably not. At least not on, like, a official level. But yeah, that'd be neato. Okay, so the improvements. They did make some minor improvements. They made the Fool's Idol harder in a good way. It controls smoother than the original, though I'd say that's a very basic requirement. Being able to send items to storage from the pause menu is great, but I wish they told you that. Solar had to tell me in chat. I never would have figured it out on my own, probably. Yeah, most armors look better. I think that's fair, too. I think it's fair to say. And they did. It looks like they added some extra shit. Metal Gear Rising for the memes next time, please. Maybe we'll do it soon. It's funny, that game like surged in popularity multiple times, like over the past 8 years. I think people forget about it and then it just comes back.